So what also did you learn from your father in a way about the game of football and understanding things to take on this president's role, and especially in the time you've been president?
Well, you know, my father really came into becoming very involved with the team at a time when Pete Rozelle took over as commissioner of the league around 1960, and that's when I think you could say the business of the NFL started to really grow. I mean, prior to that, it frankly was not much of a business, and my grandfather really in his lifetime never made that much money in the business. It was more of a hobby for him. And so, when my dad became involved, the league started to grow and become more of a business, and so I got to observe, my father and how he handled contracts and how he handled the stadium relationship. The lease of the stadium was always an issue that he had to deal with. So a lot of different pieces of the puzzle that was good for me to be able to observe what he did.
And it helps being a lawyer, right? In all the contract situations and all these things. All the presidents in the NFL, I don't all are lawyers, are they? No, not at all.
Probably not that many. My father, again, back in the earlier days, he said he was spending too much time with lawyers and figured if he had one in the family, it might be better off. So that's why I went to law school.
What do you think is your greatest memory since you've been president of the Steelers?
Well, I became president in 2003, and at that point it had been a number of years since we had won a championship, and so no doubt the winning 2 other Super Bowls since I've been president were great moments, and the first time we won an AFC championship game at home at Heinz Field is a great memory. So a lot of good memories, and fun to be around some great players the last decade or so.
What makes the Steelers so special is I can go to the beach, Hilton Head, South Carolina, and I'll have my Steeler t-shirt on, and everyone will say, "Go Steelers." I think it's so great to see every stadium in the country, anywhere, anytime you wear Steeler paraphernalia, they're all Pittsburgh fans.
It's amazing. They're everywhere, and in particular, when we play on the road, I always say it's almost like we never have an away game. There are so many of our fans in the away stadiums, and I think that sends a message to our players really about how important Steelers football is to our fans, and I think it's an advantage for us, that's for sure.
When we're talking about charitable works and how you're trying to take after your grandfather's legacy in so many ways, what other charitable organizations are you guys, fundraisers are you doing during the year?
Well, I mean, the one organization that that we've been involved with for a long time, and I've been very active with recently is the United Way. I've served as chairman of the board of the United Way for the last 5 years, and again, it's an organization that we have a long history with, and so it was a pleasure for me to be chairman of the board for a while, and really try to help that organization continue to grow, and so that's been great to be part of that. Obviously, down through the years there are a number of events every year that we get involved with, so it's a busy schedule.
If you check all the Steelers events of all the players that are involved in the community, it's amazing. I mean, you go to the website, there's a ton of
There's a lot going on, and again, it's great that our players and our fans. I mean, our fans support all these events, and so that what makes it very successful.
What is your ultimate goal with the Steelers? What do you want to do? Win another Super Bowl, I'm sure, but what else would you say?
Well, obviously winning Super Bowls is great. Our quarterback right now, Ben Roethlisberger, kind of set a goal for himself to try and outdo Terry Bradshaw. Terry won 4 rings, and Ben kind of has his personal goal to win 5. So certainly love to see that happen in the next few years. It's a tall order, but it would be fun to see it happen.
So that's your ultimate goal, and charitably, just to continue to teach the players about the importance of the community and to give back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that our players, again, we have so many great examples in town of retired players that our current players can see. Andy, and the whole crew that's here today for the golf outing. So it's great to see so many activities that our players, whether it's current players or retired players, that are involved with and making a real difference.
Okay, Art, is there a website you can find information on you, or do you do any of the social media or any of that stuff?
No, you know what, You know, I have enough trouble keeping up with my emails, so I don't do Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, but our organization has a Facebook site and a Twitter account, so there's a lot of information out there on the social media world. It's just not me personally doing it.
So you have to Google you to find out more information on the event.
I guess so.
Absolutely.
We spend a lot of time on our website, the team website, Steelers.com, and there's a lot of great information on there. And we try and keep current so our fans have the up-to-date information at all times there.
So I hope when I get to interview next year, we'll say the Super Bowl champs. You never know. We had these years where it's a semi-year and then we come back ready to go.
Well, you know what? It seems like a lot of times when people don't expect much out of us,
They do great.
that's when we do great. So hopefully we'll have that kind of a year.
Well, thanks for stopping by. It was an honor meeting you.
Good to be
All
with
right,
you.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, you're listening to Total Education with Neil and the Total Education Network, powered by Beach Lifestyle Media. We'll be back in just a moment.